What's poppin', fam? Spanik here, coach of your Alabama Crimson Surf, and this is my WNBA Season 2, Week 2 team builder for my game against Sir Bacon 12 and the Fall River Floatzels. We won Week 1, 4-0 against Derpinator 3001 and the Niagara Weaviles in our semifinals rematch. So we're off to a great start to try to defend our title in this league. As you can see, Bacon's team here is very terrifying, though. He's got Mega Pinsir, Latios, Nidoqueen, Klefki, Virizion, Crawdon, Aerodactyl, Chandelure, Tornadus, Armaldo, Lantern, and that's it. And so here's what I'm bringing against him. By the way, I made a transaction in this league. You saw my other two last week in last week's team builder. I dropped Weezing and Lurantis for Alolan Executor and Skunk Tank. I also made a trade with the Niagara Weaviles. We swapped Porygon Z for Donphan. Seemed like an even trade on both sides. He wanted a hard hitting normal type. I wanted a utility mon, and Donphan really fit the bill excellently. I am allowed to bring Donphan for this game. In fact, I am. Spoiler alert. So yeah, let's get right into it. First mod I'm bringing is Vapelord 420, the Vaporeon. Back again for another week of tank and hits with Wish, Text, Scald, and Signal Beam. This is the Mega Pinsir switch-in. It's a switch-in. I could click Scald, maybe land a burn on it. Signal Beam is mainly there to deal with Latios. Like, just in case he wants to get an aggressive switch on and go into Latios or Crawdon on my Vaporeon, I could click Signal Beam and do damage to it. This thing also is a switch in for Crawdon, as I'm bringing physically defensive just for that reason. Really, I don't need it as a switch into Latios. I mean, I could use it as a switch in the Nidoqueen, because I have Scald, but Nidoqueen gets Thunderbolt, and he's 100% bringing that if he brings Nidoqueen, specifically for the Vaporeon. So, moving on, we have Tapu Bulu making its season debut, the number one overall, my first pick in this draft. Nice offensive set with Woodhammer, Stone Edge, Nature's Madness, and Facade. Woodhammer just for good stab, overall good damage with Grassy Surge. Stone Edge is to catch Mega Pinsir. I do have a Cobra Berry on Tapu Bulu. So let's say Mega Pinsir tries to be cheeky and click return. I could take the hit and then click Stone Edge and kill him. Nature's Madness, because I 100% think that his switch into Tapu Bulu is gonna be his Klefki. So I could click Nature's Madness and do damage to the Klefki and then go into something else and be able to finish the job. And I have Facade just in case I get parried from Klefki. The Facade pretty much turns Bulu into a status absorber. I could take a paralysis from Klefki regardless, because I'm not fast at all. Only base 75 speed. I think I'm running enough speed to outspeed Crawdon, but that's really not. It's really not that important. I just did it because I can. I do have the 80 in HP though. That's a take hits, but I just dumped the rest in HP. This thing's not supposed to be fast. It's supposed to be a bulkier attacker with the Cobra Berry to take a hit from Pinsir and blow it away. But Facade just turns it into a status absorber. I could take a Para and just still be able and do big damage with Facade. Use that base 130 attack. Next we have the Klefki Lure Weavile. Klefki, I 100% think he's going to bring, because it checks Bulu, it checks Weavile, and it checks Diancie. Three big offensive threats of my team get checked by Klefki. So I 100% expect it to come, and this is going to be one of my lures to it. Wattmill Berry Natural Gift. Wattmill Berry turns Natural Gift into a base 100 power fire attack. And he's 100. And if Klefki's his dedicated switch into Weavile, I can click the Natural Gift Fire, and I'm not sure if it kills, but it'll do big damage. It'll do big damage. I'm only running 144 speed just because with 144 speed, I outspeed everything on his team. And I decided to dump the rest into Spadef. Because maybe I think that allows me to take a Dazzling Gleam from Klefki. I don't know, I made this team a while ago. Pretty sure that allows me to take a Dazzling Gleam from Klefki. Next up is my Mega Diancie. My rocker and pretty much overall special threat. It does a lot of work to his team. Like, it can handle Latios. It can handle even Klefki if he doesn't bring Magnet Rise. Just can't really handle Corona or Dak. He can even handle Chandelure if he doesn't bring a Scarf set. Even Lantern to an extent. Lantern doesn't want to take an Earth Power. Mega Pinsir does not like Diamond Storms. Moonblast is good stab, and I'm bringing rocks on this because once again I didn't know what to bring for a fourth move, so I'm just bringing rocks. Could have brought Heal Bell because I am bringing Donphan this game, and I could have put rocks on Donphan. But looking at his team, he really doesn't have much that could status me outside of, I don't know, outside of maybe Toxic on Nidoqueen or T-Spikes with Nidoqueen. Klefki could just spam T-Waves, but I have a slow team regardless outside of Weavile. And I already have my Power Absorber in Tapu Bulu. So it's really not the greatest. Also, as you can see with my next mon, it's another Power Absorber with Limber Hitmonlee, Choice Banded Hitmonlee, with enough speed to outspeed Chandelure. Blaze Kick is gonna Choice Banded Blaze Kick is gonna do a ton to Klefki. Knockoff and Earthquake are just good coverage against his team. Knockoff mainly for the Latios. Well, I don't know why Latios would outspeed me anyway, but whatever. I thought about running Choice Scarf, but then again, if I run Choice Scarf, I kind of get picked off by Crawdaunt. So I didn't want that, so I have Mach Punch to do damage to the Crawdaunt. Even though I do have a Crawdaunt switch in with Vape. I'm really still debating whether or not I'll bring Scarf or Band. If I change it before my game, I'll let you know in the actual battle. If I change the Hitmonlee set, but I'm really leaning towards Band. I like the Band and Mach Punch. It could do a lot to his team because Virizion not gonna want. It allows me to pick off things that are low. Like if Nidoqueen's low, I can pick it off. Crawdaunt's low, I can pick it off. He does have a lot of fighting resist on his team. I might change it back to Scarf. I'm not sure yet. But then again, it allows me to stay in on Crawdaunt if he goes for like a Dragon Dance, predicting my Vape switch. But you can't do much to Vape anyway. I don't know. I might change it to Scarf. I'm still not 100%. Earthquake is mainly for the Nidoqueen. And Knockoff is just good overall. Because his switch in this thing probably will be Latios or Klefki, and I have moves to hit both of them. And then last month, the shiny Donphan, Crimson Surf, the mascot, finally able to use this thing. Well, I had it last season. Yeah, I did have it last season. Back for another season then. Donphan. With Rapid Spin, EQ, knockoff Ice Shard. Reason I made that transaction, Donphan was just a good fit for my team. I didn't have a ground type. I needed another form of hazards. I needed more hazard removal besides Hitmonlee and Skunk Tank. Now I have one with Donphan with Rapid Spin. Didn't have a ground type either. Earthquake's nice. Another knockoff user, another priority user. So I'm using everything I got Donphan for in this match except rocks. Deance's going to be my rocker. So yeah, that's the team. Pretty much standard Spit F Donphan, mainly for Nidoqueen. So yeah, that's the team. Good luck, have fun, Bacon. And I'll see you all at the battle. Spanic out.